What's up, guys? It's Haley back at you on the YouTube video. Hope you all have an amazing day and enjoying life like you should be and smiling because it goes with your outfit. Don't forget to hit that like button and the subscribe button and that notification bell so you guys know when I post another video. So let's get right into the video.
Drop your worries. You are gonna turn out fine. Oh, you turn out fine. Fine. Oh, you turn out fine. But you gotta keep your head up. Oh, and you can let your head down. Hey, you gotta keep.
Okay, so for this YouTube video, a lot of you have been asking me a whole bunch of questions. Seems how it has been 6 months since Austin and I ended our relationship. I posted on my TikTok that it has been 6 months now. And a lot of you had some questions for me, and I just haven't gotten around to it. So I decided, why not do it while I have some time on my hands. I put this in all my videos. Don't mind my cats there, especially my boy cats. They are very playful as well as they're big mama's boys, so don't mind them if they crawl over me and everything like that. But there's 20 questions and I'm going to be answering them honestly. There's 20 questions. I have the questions right here on my iPhone. So I'm going to answer them honestly, and I'm going to be doing this video because you guys should know, you guys should understand what all happened and everything and how I'm feeling. Like, some of these questions I do want to answer for you guys, even though I already did a question video about the breakup itself, but there has been multiple questions that I had missed, and I just want to fill you guys in a little bit and give you guys a little bit of an update. So let's continue on. Okay, so the first question is, how are you doing? Honestly, I am doing so much better than I was. At first, I was super depressed. I felt like that I lost everything. I didn't know how to love myself. I was a totally different person. Like, I was super depressed. I was crying all the time. I cried myself to sleep every night. My depression was so bad that, like, I felt like that I had nothing. And I am doing so much better than I was. I now know my worth. I know how to love I know how to love myself. I am in a very strong, healthy relationship with the love of my life. And honestly, I feel so much better. I'm doing so much better. And honestly, I am so proud of myself because I am now the Haley that everybody knows and loves. And that's the best feeling in the world. I am myself again. I am doing so much better than I was. Like I said, I now know my worth. I love myself again. Like, I am doing freaking fantastic, and I hope that it stays that way. Question 2. Are you happy with your life right now? Yes, actually, I am. I am very happy with the life I have right now because I have an amazing boyfriend who has been there for me every step of the way. That night, he drove all the way to my house to make sure I was okay. And ever since then, we have been closer than ever. My boyfriend now is the whole reason why I am the way I am. He made me feel like, he made me realize that I didn't deserve that. And he shows me that I deserve the world and that things get better. And you know what? They have gotten better. My life is amazing right now. It is, I honestly just, oh my gosh, like like, there's no words to describe how amazing my life is right now. It is so much better than it was. I am happy again. I'm smiling all the time. I'm laughing all the time. Like, honestly, if it wasn't for my boyfriend and our roommate, I would be depressed every single day and I would just want to end it all. But those two have made it seem like that I should just be the happy person that I am, and I am now. I am the person I am, and there's nothing that's going to change that. Nothing or nobody that's going to change that. My life is so much better, and I am very, very happy with the life that I have right now. And I want that happiness to continue, and I don't want that happiness to ever end. That happiness is going to stay, and I'm going to bet you guys on that. I, Haley Sue Thomas, swear that my life is going to stay the way it is. Alrighty then. The next question is, does it still hurt? Honestly, no. At first, yes. I will admit that at first I was very depressed about it. It hurt a lot, and I mean a lot. Like, I honestly felt like that my life was over. I thought that I would never fall in love again because I have been hurt numerous times by multiple guys, even by cheating. Like, most of my relationships ended in the other person cheating. And life is just so much better, and I feel so much better. Things have not changed. They have gotten better. I feel like a totally different person now, and I have found myself. I now know my worth. I understand what love is. Life is so much better now, and it doesn't hurt anymore. There has not been hurt at all whatsoever for the past 6 months. I have gotten over that. It took me 3 months to realize that I didn't need that asshole in my life. Like, I did not need him in my life. And I'm so glad that I don't, because I have better people in my life. I have an amazing boyfriend. Like I said, no, it does not hurt at all. And there's no hurt there whatsoever. There's no hurt at all. And I'm proud to say that I am who I am today, and it's going to stay that way. My wonderful angels. The next question is, will you ever go back to him? No. Straight up, no. I will never forgive him. One, because he cheated on me. Two, because he treated me like complete shit. Three, he made me feel like complete utter shit. Four, he never loved me. He never wanted anything to do with me. Like, he never loved me like he said he did. And honestly, if I was single and he came running back to me, I would straight up tell him, you know what? Forget you. Don't message me ever again. I am better without you because you ruined my life. And you know what? It's true. He ruined me. He ruined me. Like I said, I'm a totally different person now. I feel so much better about myself now. There is no reason for me to go back to someone who cheated on me and treated me like crap and made me feel like I would never love again. Why would you go back to someone like that? He does not deserve a second chance whatsoever, and I will never give him that second chance. Never in a million years would I ever go back to him. And you know what? I don't plan on it because, like I said, I'm in a healthy, strong relationship with my freaking best friend, bro. My best freaking friend. Austin, he is history. Straight up history. I want nothing to do with him. So there's your answer. You know what? That is a true answer. I am not bullshitting you. That is a true answer. He can... Oh, for all I give a crap. Next question. Why did it hurt so much? Because I was head over heels for this man. I was going to marry him. I was with him for an entire year. There was a ring on my finger stating that I was engaged to this man. We were going to get married. I honestly thought that this man was going to be the one that I spent the rest of my life with, that I was going to grow old together with, I was going to have children with. But no, he cheated on me. Yes, it hurt. I will admit that it hurt me so freaking much because I was going to marry him. Marry this man. In my head at first, I was like, this is the man that I want to be with for the rest of my life. This is the man that I want to grow old with. This is the man that I want to have kids with. But no, it did not work out that way. And honestly, I'm glad it didn't. I'm glad I didn't marry him because my friends and my family both told me that they're glad that I'm no longer with him. Yeah, my friends and family did not really like him very much. So there you go. Honest truth. So the next question is, how long were you guys together? We were together for 11 and a half months when he asked me to marry him. And then in July of last year, we hit a year. And when we broke up, we were together for a year and 3 months. So we were together for 11 months when he asked me to marry him, and then we were together for a year and 3 months when we broke up. So, yeah. I don't even know why that was a question, because I've mentioned that in here a couple times. But anyways, let's continue on with it. So the next question is, when was the wedding? I'm not even joking with you guys. We would have gotten married this year. October 10th of 2021 would have been our wedding date. That was the wedding date we had set together. Yep. I would have married him this year. Oh, God. I cannot believe I almost married this man. Dang. That's crazy. That's so crazy. Oh my gosh, I literally can't right now. I would have married this man this year. You don't know how freaking happy I am that I did not marry him. Okay, let's continue on with the video. Did you have a dress? Yes, I did. And this was the perfect freaking dress. I will put a video and a picture in after this clip. I mean, I'm glad that I didn't spend this much money on a dress. But I'm kind of sad because this freaking dress had pockets. It had pockets. Every girl's dream is to have a dress with pockets. I mean, I have a dress with pockets, but still, my wedding dress had pockets in it. Straight up, it had pockets. And I threw off my glasses. Maybe I should put those back on so I can see. Yeah, my dress had pockets. But continuing on, this dress, the dress itself was $538.74. But to add the poof coat underneath to make the dress poofy, why not have a poofy wedding dress on your wedding day so you can feel like a princess? And a tiara so you can still feel like even more of a princess. And a belt. With the poof, the veil, the tiara, and the dress, it cost $913.48. I almost spent $913 on a dress to marry this man. Yeah, my boyfriend now, if I ever married him and I spent that much money on a dress, he would literally kill me. Literally kill me. Oh my God, But yeah, that was my dress, and like I said, I'm kind of low-key kind of sad because it had pockets, but you know what, that's fine, it's okay. I'll find another dress if I ever marry the man that I'm with now. But, I'll put the picture and the video in after this clip, so yeah, let's continue on with the video.
Hey, beautiful, 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 beautiful angel. Love your imperfections, every anger.
The question is, what did your ring look like? So, in the beginning of our relationship, Austin had given me a promise ring, and it was a rose. Because my favorite Disney movie is Beauty and the Beast, my favorite flower is a rose. And the dog that we got together, her name is Nala Rose, because why not? So it was shaped like a rose. My promise ring was a rose, and so was my engagement ring. I will put a picture in the video so you guys can see my promise ring and my engagement ring. They are both roses if you look very closely. And the funny part is that his mom actually gave him that engagement ring, and it was hers, and she added a diamond to it because my birthstone is a diamond. His mom got that ring especially made for me. It was just a rose before she put a diamond in it because it had her birthstone in it. And she removed the birthstone and put a diamond in it. So, yeah, that ring was a real diamond. A real diamond. But yeah, I will post a picture of my ring in after this clip. I'm kidding with you guys. I spent an hour and a half trying to find that ring and I could not find it whatsoever, and I finally found it. As well as I could not find a picture of the promise ring, but as many as you know, if you look at all my old TikTok videos, it was a rose. It was an actual rose. I don't have a picture of the promise ring, but that was my engagement ring. And don't mind what it says. Yes, it says it's official, I'm going to be Mrs. Haley Sue Raymond. But, yeah, that was my engagement ring. So, I hope you guys are enjoying this because this video is taking longer than I should because I spent an hour and a half trying to find a picture of the ring for you guys. So, let's continue on with the video. Next question is, what hurt the most about the breakup? What hurt the most is knowing that we were engaged to be married and he decided to sit there and flirt with her in front of me, and I had to sit there and watch him fall for another girl. Another thing that also hurt was that when I needed him the most, he was never there for me. He was always there for her. What also hurt the most is that the entire time when me and him decided that we wanted to try and fix our relationship, that I was the only one that was trying, and I was the only one that cared, and I was the only one that wanted to try and work it out, but he didn't. That's what hurt me the most, because when I needed him, he wasn't there. And when I wanted to fix it, I was the only one that wanted to fix it. That's what hurt the most. But the one that tore me apart the most is that in the text he sent me, the very last part he said, "You can take Nala. Also, this has nothing to do with Marcy." When obviously it had something to do with her because they're together, and all this, from what I know, they're still together, and at this point, I don't care. As long as he's happy, cool, because I'm happy now, and that's all that should matter. We're both happy in a different relationship. We didn't work out, and that's fine. Like, sometimes love just doesn't work out like you thought it would. Sometimes the person that you thought was going to be the love of your life wasn't really the love of your life. It takes time to find love. Love is difficult at times, but you get to learn from it. Every experience you have from it. No matter what, you're going to go from guy to guy until you find that someone that wants to spend the rest of their life with you. I'm 21 years old, and it took me from age 16 till now to find my one true love. It takes time, guys. Don't give up on trying to find love, because that person is out there. Your person, your soon-to-be husband or wife is out there waiting for you. Trust me. They are. They are. It takes time. Can't just find love just like that. Love just doesn't pop up in your life just like that. Sometimes it's hard to find the one that you love, but sometimes you'll know if that person is the one for you. And I know that my boyfriend is the one for me. So let's continue on with the video. Next question is, are him and your ex-best friend still together? Like I said, I don't know if they are. Awesome. Good for them. I'm glad they're happy. I'm glad that they have each other. Honestly, I am glad that they have each other. The next question is, do you all still talk? I answered this in my other question video about the questions you guys had about the breakup. No, I don't talk to either one of them. And the last time I talked to Marcy was in December of last year, and I was trying to tell her something that I found out, and she blocked me completely. So I don't talk to either one of them. So those two questions are out. So let's continue on with the video. Next question is, did you talk at all after the breakup? After me and him broke up, we had sat down, had a conversation, and he had told me that, yeah, he loved me, but things just weren't working out, and we needed just to find other people. And that happens. And we had a moment where we both cried. He straight up told me why he was in tears. He goes, Haley, I loved you. You were the best thing that ever happened to me. But things just got hard, and I wasn't sure if it would work out, if we were to get married, if it would have gotten worse. And it's true. Like, I feel like the us breaking up made it so much better because he might have found the love of his life. And I definitely found the love of my life. All I'm saying is that, yeah, we had a conversation afterwards. And he looked me dead in the eye and he said, Haley, I want you to find someone else. I want you to move on. It's going to be hard, but I want you to move on. And I did. I moved on. I found someone, and he has her. And honestly, that's just how it ended. We ended on good terms. That's the good thing. We ended on good terms, and that's the good part, is that we ended on good terms, knowing that we would one day find the love of our lives. We ended on good terms, and that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to answer both these questions in this video because they're both technically the same. One of them is, why didn't you fix it? And did you even try to fix it? The answer to that one, yes, I tried my very best to fix it. I tried for a week and a half with this man, trying to fix it. I was the one that cared. I was the one trying to fix it. After I spent an hour and a half trying to show him that I wanted to be with him. And I have a video that I will show you guys that I had finally broke down because I was done. I was heartbroken because I tried my best and I wasn't trying to break down. I was trying to show him that I wasn't gonna let this get to me, but I finally broke down. And I put that video in here. Another thing is that when we had our talk, I tried and I tried and I tried, but he didn't want it. He didn't want it. He's the one that gave up on us. He's the one that let go of me. He let go of me. And he will sit here and tell you that it's all my fault. But this has nothing to do with me. This is all on him. All of it is on him. He's the one that gave up. He's the one that ended things. He's the one that cheated. And honestly, like I said, he's happy, I'm happy, and that's all that matters, and we ended on good terms. So I'll put that video clip in this video after this clip so you guys can see the first time I ever broke down, because I held it in for an entire week. And yeah, so I'll show you guys the clip of when I finally broke down, because I held it in for an entire week with no crying. So yeah.
I wish that I was good enough. If only I could wake you up. My love, my love, my love, my love. Won't you stay a while? Oh, I wish you cared a little more. I wish you told me this before. Oh, my love, my love, my love, my love. Won't you stay a while?
When I finally broke down, and now that I think about it, that actually was about almost an hour and a half after we broke up when I finally broke down, because I just couldn't take it anymore. So I finally broke down, but there was multiple times where I broke down after I tried and I tried and I tried and I tried to fix it. But anyways, let's continue on with this video. The next question is, did you fall out of love before the breakup happened? Yes, actually, because after I moved in with Marcy and her husband, we started to fall apart, and I started to lose the love because I thought that he didn't love me, but then we finally had a conversation to where he explained it. This is before like all this happened. We were doing better. We were still planning our wedding and everything. But at first, yeah, I was the one that started to fall out of love. And I mean, part of it's probably my fault because I became distant from him. That's only because he started to become distant from me. We started to become distant from each other. And honestly, being distant from your significant other isn't good because that just makes the relationship fall apart. And I think that's one of the reasons why we broke up is because we both were becoming distant. We both lost that love because we became distant because he started to fall for Marcy and he lost all that love for me, which is fine because like I said, love doesn't work out like it's supposed to, and you'll know when you find your that someone. Like I found my special someone, and honestly, it is just it's life is so much better now. And I feel like life is a lot better now. But yeah, so let's continue on with the next question is kind of similar to one of the other questions, but I'm going to answer it anyways. When the breakup happened, did you talk about getting back together? When we broke up, there was no talking about it whatsoever because he didn't want to talk about it. In the text, he said, "Don't respond back." And me, because I loved him, I responded back trying to fix the relationship. As well as, yes, we had a conversation, but that conversation ended as in, we should just be friends, instead of wanting to try and fix it even more and try to grow that relationship. So, with that question, we just ended up giving up. And like I said, what I think caused the breakup was us distancing ourselves from each other and just losing one another because we both became distant and we both didn't want the relationship to continue because it was already broken. So there was really nowhere near anything that could be fixed at that point because, like I said, we both just fell apart and he's the one that ended it. And yeah, it hurt, but like we distance ourselves from each other, and that I think that's what caused the breakup is that both of us fell out of love and there was just the relationship was too broken to even be fixed. So we didn't fix it. We just let it slide off our shoulders and we both moved on. So yeah. Let's continue on with the next question is, did he treat you well? For a while, yeah, he treated me really well. He treated me like a princess. He showed me what true love was. He was there for me. He was the whole reason why I started to believe in love and believe in true happiness again. Like I said, you never know how relationships are going to work out. There's times where things won't work out, where you think you found the one but you didn't, because being with him was an emotional roller coaster because we had so many problems. We were both totally different people. Like, we barely had very many things in common. And yeah, we were friends before we started dating, but like, we talked for a solid 7 months before we even started dating at all. And honestly, I feel like that being with him kind of gave me an aspect on love and how I should be treated, and made me learn that once you stay with someone for as long as I did with him, that you start to notice the little things and the non-little things that weren't really there the entire time. Because how I see it, the little things matter. They matter. The little things matter, you guys. And the little things just weren't there anymore like they were in the beginning of our relationship. And I think how I see it is that I noticed how to I figured out his true colors and how he treated people as long as they stayed and as long as they tried their best. And I think that's why I am the way I am today, is because I found out his true colors and I found out how he truly felt about me, and I found out what made everything fall apart like it did. I know what made this all happen is because we both ended it by just distancing ourselves, like I said. And like I said, I now know my aspect on love because of this breakup, and I am proud to say that. I am proud to say that I found a way to know what it feels like and what I should be looking for, and I found that person. But I guess that's the best way I can put it. If you don't understand that, I'm sorry. I tried putting it in the best way I could and what was in my head. And yeah, so let's continue on with this. This is the last question, and I've mentioned this before, but I'm just gonna do it anyways. And it is, why did he do it? He did it because he was falling out of love. Like I said, we both fell out of love because the relationship was just so broken that there was no way to fix it. And I've told this in multiple of my other videos, the last 2 videos that I posted, that he and I distanced ourselves from each other. We even called off our engagement and we took a break from each other trying to fix things. I stayed with my mom for a couple days because we were trying to fix things and see if we can be apart. And by that time, things started to go a little bit better when I came back. And then things got even worse. And that's when he ended it. And we had a conversation and we talked about it. After our conversation, I was perfectly fine. It didn't hurt anymore because we both agreed that things just got hard and we needed to end it because it was just going to get harder. The relationship was already broken, and like I said, things just got hard at that point. And when we had our conversation, we both agreed that things were getting hard, and the time apart that we had from each other made us stronger, and it made us realize that we don't need to be together all the time, because we started living together a month after we started dating and we were doing great. And then when a couple months into living together, we fought all the freaking time and we were never apart. Like, we would spend every single day together. Every single day. He would come over to my house after he got off work. He would invite me to family dinners when we were together and I wasn't living with him. Like, we would spend every single day together. So I feel like that we fell apart because we never really got that time apart in the very beginning of our relationship. So I think that's what made the relationship fall apart, is because we never had that time apart. And when we had that time apart, when we decided to take a little break, we both realized that we can live without each other. And I think that's what damaged it more, instead of fixing it and us staying together and trying to fix it, is what made us fall out of love. And that's just how things are. And we saw each other's true colors and understood that we don't belong together, and that's perfectly fine. He's with Marcy now, I'm with Danny, and he couldn't be more happier, and I know that he's happy. I saw the way he was with her before we broke up. I saw the way she was with him, and honestly, I'm glad that they have each other, because I now know that he's happy, and I'm happy if he's happy. Even if, like, I don't really give a shit about him. I don't whatsoever. Austin is history. Like I said, he's complete history. I found the love of my life. I found my soulmate. And I'm happier than ever. And I wanted to stay that way. So, yeah. But all I gotta say is that I'm glad that I didn't continue on with that relationship, because it was an emotional roller coaster. It really was. It was very emotional, and I'm glad that I got out of it, and I'm glad I didn't stay, or else I would still be broken. I wouldn't be who I am today. Okay, that is all for this YouTube video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for asking those questions, and if you have more questions, I will answer them, but those are all the other questions that I found. Seems how it's been now 6 months, and I have nothing to do with him, so gang gang. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you guys know when I post another video. Also getting more video ideas. Also, if they're pranks on Danny, you should totally give me some ideas so that way I can do it, because he's gonna start pranking me and I already know and get it on recording. So I think there's gonna be a prank war. So let's do it, because why not? It'll be the best thing in the world. And you guys can be on Team Haley's side. So Team Haley all the way. As well as there should be a video coming out hopefully soon of me and Danny doing a question video and a boyfriend tag. So comment down some questions or DM me over Instagram. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all so much. You guys are amazing. Thanks for coming along this journey with me and understanding how I feel and asking me those questions. I'm so glad that I was able to make this video for you guys. But I love you all so much. Remember to smile because it goes with your outfit. Peace out.